Welcome to the Scilife Academy. It's time for another training session. Here at Scilife, we're still learning the implementation phase of an audit program in accordance with ISO 19011-2018. During today's lesson, you will learn how to define the audit objectives, scope, and criteria. Let's get started. It's important to keep in mind that each audit is unique with its own set of objectives, requirements, and scope. Every audit is planned, conducted, and reported according to the audit team leader's definition of the specific objectives, scope, and audit criteria. And let's be honest, the outcome of each audit will always be different, even if the process is the same. Let's begin by discussing audit objectives. In this case, it refers to what the audit will evaluate. Audits might have the following objectives: evaluating the extent to which the management system is conformant, identifying the capabilities of the management system, or assessing how well objectives are met, determining the effectiveness of the management system, identifying opportunities for improvement, or even evaluating the suitability and completeness of the management system. To make sure the management system achieves its objectives and addresses risks and opportunities, it's essential to evaluate its capability. We can't forget to mention that audit objectives can change depending on the context and the management system's maturity and capability. The next aspect to consider is the audit scope. In auditing, scope refers to how far and what boundaries an audit will cover. A number of factors determine the scope of an audit, including cost, schedule, quality, and technology. The audit criteria serve as the criteria for evaluating conformance with the standard. Let's take a moment to define audit criteria. The audit criteria is a set of requirements, needs, or expectations used as a reference against which objective evidence is compared during an audit. Audit criteria may include policies, procedures, work instructions, KPIs, requirements, risks, and opportunities. Now, let's talk about changes. Changes to audit objectives, scope, criteria, references, or requirements may require a change management process, which could result in modifications to the audit program or audit scope. This change must be communicated to all relevant parties, including the audit client. Lastly, I recommend using audit management software, templates, checklists, and other auditing tools to streamline the audit process. These tools can be incredibly helpful and save you a lot of time in the long run. In conclusion, I hope you found this overview of Clause 5.5.2 of ISO 19011-2018 useful. Remember, if you are the audit team leader, it is your responsibility to define the objectives, scope, and criteria for each audit. And by doing so, you will be well on your way to conducting a successful audit. That's all. Thank you for attending this course. I hope you found it useful and that it has met your learning expectations. See you in other courses at the Academy as you continue your educational journey with Scilife.